What's going on, guys? I went in Home Depot to buy a sump pump to pump the water out of the footer on my shop to get ready to pour concrete. They had this toolbox on sale, and I've been looking for a toolbox, a good quality toolbox, and I'm not paying what Snap-on wants for theirs, although they're nice boxes. I'm not paying $5 or $6 grand for a toolbox. I've been looking on the internet, and I found some by Extreme Tools and whatnot for $1,500. I didn't think that was bad, so I was kind of saving up towards that. But I walked by this right here, this Husky box, and this is a new box. It hadn't been out too long. This is 60 inch. It's 24 inches deep. It has this butcher block top on it, wood top, work surface, and I felt of this box, and it feels solid. They had this on sale for $598. They had 6 of them in stock. So out of 6 of them, I went through and I looked at all of them. Some of them had little nicks and necks in the top, and little, you know, where they shoved them up against other stuff. And I picked out the best one that didn't have any real flaws out of 6 of them. This box weighs about 450 pounds, I think it said. I had trouble. I got it in my house right now because my shop not done, and I don't have anywhere outside I can put it this side of the weather. So I got it up in my house here in the middle of the kitchen. So that's real great. But I've got tools like everywhere. I've got tools stored in my kitchen drawers and everything to go in this box. So I've been needing a box because I use one of those Snap-on or Blue Point roll arounds, and it's slammed full, so I just got other stuff stuck everywhere, 5-gallon buckets, wherever we can get it. So I've been looking for a nice box, and I found this, and I thought that was a great deal. I looked at the box, and it's pretty heavy duty. I mean, this is a big drawer right here, 5 foot wide, 24 inches deep. It's pretty solid. And if you look on the bottom here, I don't know, let me turn the light on. If you can pick that up, it has a slide under the bottom, and it has a reinforcement rib and a third slide under this drawer. They have soft close. I don't really know about the quality of the lock mechanism. I mean, it seems to lock and everything. Seems to work okay. I'm sure it's not Snap-on quality or anything, but I mean, it seems to function, so I'm happy with that. Some of the mats are cut a little bit big, I've noticed, so they roll up a little bit, but that's something simple that can be trimmed down. This stupid light will stay on. Turn the setting on right. See all the soft close features there. The bottom has double slides on it. And let's see if I can stand in this. I weigh about 190. I can stand in it. And it still slides. It's a little bit stiff. I need to put some grease on the slides there. Got footprints in it now. That'll come out. Need to put a little grease on the slides to make them work a little better. This drawer here also has the double slides, putting heavy stuff in. I think this box is regular $698, and it was on sale for $598 plus tax. I think it was $664 out the door is what I paid. It's got a power strip with a USB port on the side. You just plug this in the wall, and you got your power right there, so you can set stuff on top and plug in. This cabinet over here has a removable shelf right here, so you can set something big up here if you want to. I got a AC vacuum pump that'll probably go in here, and I mean, I don't know, the sides may not be quite as thick as what a Snap-on box is. I'm sure it's not. The finish, I don't really care for the finish a whole lot. This matte black, it's got a rough texture to it. I mean, I think the Snap-on boxes look a little better, but for $600 something versus $6,000 something, I think this looks really, really good myself. You got this little tray here. You set like paint cans or WD-40 or whatever in there. A little locking thing on there. I mean, if somebody really wanted to tear that off, they could probably just snatch on it, but that's beside the point. It's got 3 heavy-duty casters on the front and the back, so there's 6 all total. Swivel, they're all swivel, so you can push it any which way, and they are mounted on angle iron on the bottom here. They're not just on the bottom thin sheet metal or nothing. It's got dust all over this box, which has been sitting in the store. But they're all mounted on angle iron, so they're plenty strong. And I think this box is supposed to take like 22 or 2,500 pounds total, and still, you know, that's the limit of it. So I don't see any reason that that should crack or anything like some of the cheaper stuff you see will. I think it looks great for the money, and I really like this wood top. It's supposed to be 1.25 inches thick. This shelf here comes off. It's removable. So if you buy one of these, take the shelf off before you try to drive home with it, or it will blow off going down the road. I'm sure they won't tell you that, but that's common sense. I did read on the website there where somebody actually found that out the hard way. But this back here will slide up and down. It's on slides. It goes up and down. Take these end pieces off here, and you can adjust this in different heights of the back there. And I mean, overall, it just looks like a pretty solid box. You know, I'm really happy with it so far. I hadn't put any tools in it yet. We're going to do that in a little bit, and I'll add that to the end of the video there whenever I get a few tools in it. But I mean, for the money, you know, I'm pretty impressed with it. I'm not paying no $6,000 for no Snap-on box, but nothing wrong with people that do, I guess. It's whatever they want to spend their money on. Alright guys, I got a few tools in the box. I'm going to show you what it looks like with tools in it and do kind of a quick toolbox tour here. It's not very organized. I just kind of put some stuff in there. But here's my wrenches. I got, biggest I got is 1.25 inches down to 15/16 in cobalt. Then I got some Duralast. Those things are pretty much junk. But I needed some wrenches and didn't have any money when I bought those. A Snap-on wrench there, Snap-on line wrenches, a Mac Crowfoot. I got a whole set from, I got 10mm, 19mm Snap-on. I think these are called Flank Drive Plus wrenches. That's when I was doing automotive work. And I got 3/8 there. And these are Blue Point ratchet wrenches. That's when I was doing automotive work. I've got a set of these thin wall Snap-on sockets here. Some of them are broke. I've got a set of the impact sockets here, and they're about wore out. I use them so much. They're kind of jumbled up in here with these other sockets and stuff. An air blower, some crescent wrenches, Snap-on ratchet, another Snap-on ratchet. I think that's a Cobalt, and that's some Duralast. Cobalt breaker bar. This right here is a speed handle. This is a Snap-on speed handle. A lot of you probably never seen one of these, but doing transmission work, it's very handy for tightening valve body bolts and pan bolts. You can use this and spin it like that right there, tightening a pan bolt up. Well, if I can get it to spin, here we go. And when you get it tight, then you know you can just use your hand and torque it like that. You can use it one-handed, or you can use it with both hands. Keep them stripping pan bolts out, because if you run them up with the impact, I mean, you can run it up with the impact on real low if you're very careful, but if you're not, you'll strip them out. So that's definitely a good tool to have for filling of transmission pan bolts, and that's what it was bought for. Everything else I think is just normal stuff that everybody's seen there. But drawer slides in. Got a bunch of pliers and side cutters and strippers and whatnot. This tool here, something nobody's probably ever seen either. I'll show you what it does. It's actually what they use to do air conditioning work with. It is a tool used to tighten zip ties. Use it like that right there. It tightens it up, and you got, you know, when it's tight, it tightens it up like that, and then it's got a cutter on it right there. It cuts the end off. So it's a pretty neat tool to have. Like I say, it's mainly used for duct work on AC systems, but it does work for that as well. Let's see. Got screwdrivers and knickknacks. Fuel line tools. These here are specialty tools. Probably some nobody's ever seen these either. This is a new type fuel line tool that Ford come out with. It's actually for transmission lines and stuff. On the later model Fords, they couldn't leave well enough alone. See how it's got the double stepped thing there instead of the single step? So those are different. So if you run into something weird on a fuel line or a transmission line that these won't take off, it's probably that stupid thing that you have to buy. Everything else I think you've seen there. Some pry bars here in that drawer. Like I say, I hadn't got this organized very well yet. There's nothing in that drawer. Got a 1/2-inch Craftsman torque wrench, heat gun, a timing light, air chisel, snap-on MG1200, MG725, MG31. All impact wrenches there. I've got a double flaring tool set. Well, knocking the whole shelf out. That's fine. Put it back there. This is a snap-on bore scope. I can get the stupid thing to open up. It's about an $800 bore scope when I bought it. No idea what they cost now, but anyway, it's a handy tool in certain cases. Doesn't get used much. This is just kind of my electrical knick-knack drawer, meter. I've got a stud finder stuck in there, and a little snap-on torch here. Work handy for melting heat shrink. I've got a general dial caliper there. This is just about all stuff you beat on, punches and chisels and whatnot. This is a homemade air blower that I needed at the mill one night. Didn't have an air blower. Had to go get some fittings and make something. This is some hammers, brass hammer. That's a CV boot tool for ATVs and stuff, and band clamps. I think I got another one of them over here too. I didn't show. This thing here is another CV boot tool. It's a different style band clamps you stick in there and you crimp. Same drawer. That's just some pullers and zip ties and silicone, JB Weld, Loctite, air conditioner oil, anti-seize, bunch of zip ties. That is about it, guys, for the Toolbox Tour for now. That's all I've got in there. But I've got plenty more stuff and other type tools. This is just like automotive type stuff. I've got all kind of other power tools and stuff. And I got to get some kind of organization here. But anyway, just want to show you guys the new toolbox and some of the tools I've got in it. Seems to be a great box. I'll get to use it more. I'll be glad when I get my shop done so I can get it out there and get a little more organized. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.